Hey, internet friend, it's me, Bradley G, here at Synergy Cafe another day, and it's Monday, fun day. We're going to have some fun today, and we have a mystery guest. What? Whoa, a mystery guest. That's right. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm not going to tell you the gender either. You have to figure it out yourself. And that's one of those little tactics to keep you stringing along to stay for the end, like, comment, and share, and all that stuff. No, this is a real deal. I'm down at my home world Nerf Center headquarters in Fridley, Minnesota. But I do have a guest today, and it's fun because in these daily doses that I'm doing here, the Daily Dose podcast, I decided I wanted to start doing something every morning, and I didn't have any guests. It was just me because people didn't know about it, and some didn't want to wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. But I found somebody that's alive, aware, and awake. So let's go get her. I'll be right back, okay? No, that's it. There she is, Amber. It's Amber's the mystery guest. Dun, dun, dun. That's exciting. How are you, Amber?
Doing so good on a Monday morning. I love this. I love topping off or starting off the day with a good dose of energy and a great friend and just having a really good conversation to get the day going. So I'm excited. Thank you.
Nation station, yes. So I don't do these very long because people have short attention spans, and just the process. What I do is I do these videos, and then I take them and I beam them up to the universe, and then I take them and I chop them into shorts, and then I look at the shorts and see what kind of topics got the juice, and then I take that short and I put a blog post on it because I'm assuming that because YouTube liked it, then Google would too because they're sisters. So
I like that idea.
That's why I do these thingies. So I've got you set up here. I didn't find a website per se, but I did find your Facebook group. That's this right here. Meticulous engagements. Dun, dun, dun. That's you. What does the word meticulous mean?
Meticulous means to be meticulous, to be detailed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's like an eye for detail and like an eye to make sure like everything like has like a place or make sure like you're not missing something to make sure. And then engagements, like when you have an engagement, I mean it's great to pass out your business cards, but you want a meticulous engagements, like you want it to mean something, you want it to fit. And then engagements, well, we engage every single day.
It's interesting you mentioned that because just this morning I saw something, and it was a event company. I can't remember which one it was, but I was looking, and they were event decoration, I think it was. But their name, because whoever did their website left the T out on event. So it was even decorations. That's not good for SEO.
No,
So detail.
that's not good.
Got to get more meticulous.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're not engaged, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching your videos because you kind of go out and actually go on site. You were out in the woods with some guy that was drawing maple syrup or something for a couple of videos.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was like forever ago. But yeah, that was back when I just had a baby and looking for something to do. And we wanted to go ahead and tap maple trees for their syrup. So we helped another business owner and he had like 20 or 30 of us out in the woods. And we got to learn about it and we all had a lunch together. So yeah. And I love it because I got to like learn about his business. My kids got to learn something new. And I love being able to like promote other businesses. So while I was there, like of course, I'm doing my thing and I'm getting more businessy than like the other people who are like, oh, hey, or look at the sap coming out of the tree to collect maple syrup. So
well, sometimes that kind of stuff is more interest than how many ounces they get per tree and all that stuff. It's kind of more fun, the real deal, what's really going on.
yeah.
Like, what was it? I think it was Budweiser that in some of their commercials, what they started doing was talking about it from when they plant the barley and the oats or whatever the hell they plant, and how they
Okay.
harvest it, and then how they clean it up, and the trucks to take it over to the place to grind it up. And they got into all
Yeah.
the details of how it's going. So now when you're having your beer, but I don't drink anymore, you're
Right.
going, do you know how this is made? That's an interesting conversation. And I think that's a better way of marketing than talking about return on investment and A to B split testing and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think that it's so cool because you bring that up and like, yeah, like I want to know where I get my products from, especially this day and age where we are aware of like what our products are and stuff. We want to know like where it's coming from. So yeah. Right now I'm working with a rock store and I just learned, don't laugh at me, but I just learned that opal comes from Ethiopia.
I think I knew that because I used to do jewelry. They're
Okay.
also somewhat liquid. You need to keep them oiled.
Yes.
Opals.
Yep. So yeah, so like they're really great in aquariums. And then if you do wear it as jewelry, yeah, you want to make sure that you're like getting a little bit of oil on it every day. So, but I found it really interesting and I was like, "Oh, like do you have like videos then of it like being harvested from the earth and then brought to the show?" Cuz that would be really entertaining. And then when I wear my jewelry, I'm like, "Oh, this came from Ethiopia." And it
Exactly.
like you said, like it's a talking point.
Yeah, it's
So,
more meticulous.
yeah.
Well, that's what I do a lot with, like you talked about helping other people. That's what I do with the synergycollaborative.com is promote other people. And so if you want to stay here, I'll just talk about a couple of the people that I'm helping right now is my
Yeah.
friend Alexis. That's her thing, right? Where'd it go? What happened? Yeah, dynamicdualcleaning.com. I'm going to put up her graphic instead because it looks so much better. There it is. That's John's. It looks similar. Alexis
There we go.
Marie, Dynamic Dual Cleaning. Now it's Dynamic Duo dot cleaning. It's not .com. It's Dynamic Duo dot cleaning. And she's down in the southern suburbs, Burnsville, Bloomington, I think like that. And she does cleaning houses. And because I'm involved with the event industry, what I've been trying to do and get her out there is to, if someone's throwing a party, you bring Alexis and her team in and they clean up your house so it's all spick and span. So when your guests arrive, they're all impressed. And when the party's over and it's a mess, Alexis comes back and cleans it all up so it looks good again. So that's the thing we're doing.
What?
Yes.
Because yeah, that would be great. Okay, I like her. I like her.
Okay. And here's another one. This person's been a member of mine for a long, long time. I met her in 1986, and it's Mary Jo Greenman with Las Vegas Tonight Inc.com. That's Las Vegas Tonight Inc.com. Now they do the casino games, the blackjack tables and the poker and craps and all that stuff. But she's been doing this so long, she does a lot more. She's got the casino games or the carnival games with the ring toss and the beanie bags. He's got dunk tanks. She's got bouncy things. Do the laser tag, all that stuff. She's got all that stuff. So if you ever need something for a fundraiser or a church social or a corporate event, team building or something like that, Mary Jo Greenman over at Las Vegas Tonight, and that's her phone number and has been for a long time, 612-788-0404. And the reason I say that is because that goes into the algorithms in YouTube and people find that stuff. Verbs, words.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's my ta-da. Let's get back to our special mystery guest. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you've got a good connection with your Santa Papa John. He was a member
I
of
do.
ours for a while back when I had the expo going, but nobody realizes that Santa works 365. They think, oh, just around Christmas and he's done. But Santa will come down here to local neighborhood gatherings and stuff, make guest appearances.
Yeah, no, Santa's doing a lot right now. So yeah. So it's really fun watching him. Yeah. So I get to network with him every Thursday morning. So he joins me with my networking group. So
Right. Yeah, let's get that up here too. So people want to, if anybody's listening and wants to get on Facebook, learn about meticulous engagements right there. Facebook.com/meticulous engagements. That's Amber, the mover, the shaker, the social butterfly. Yes.
thank you, friend. Yeah, this weekend I actually got to go down to the cities and I got to go to like another show and it was absolutely incredible.
That's right. You're a northerner. Oh, you disappeared. I can't hear you anymore.
I had my child come up and ask me for a banana, but I never know what's going to come out of his mouth. So
Oh, you never know. Okay. One of those
never know.
kids.
Maybe.
Bananas are okay. In fact, I had a banana this morning
Yay.
and I put peanut butter on it. Bananas and peanut butter. Get a little protein. It's good for you. Potassium in a banana, right?
Yes. Did you actually know that there's copper in peanut butter?
Copper.
Yeah.
No, where does it come from? The peanuts or the butter?
Yeah. So it comes from the peanuts, and then you get like a little low dose of copper, and then also like from your sunflower seeds and a few other things as well. So right now, I don't want to say trending, but like copper is trending again. And so
I
yeah,
know
I'm
people used to
adding
wear them on those
copper.
bracelets. They used to wear those copper bracelets and stuff all the time for some reason.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. So it was good for you. So yeah, and now people are putting like I'm putting it's a cube of copper in my water. So like you
Mhm.
buy one and I mean it lasts forever because copper doesn't like dissolve. And then I'm getting like a dose of my copper every time that I'm drinking my water.
You want to go get a banana and I'll take up some time while you're getting the banana?
Yes.
Okay, good enough. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Where's my little button here? What am I looking for? That's Amber. There's me. That's what I'm looking for. So, um, I wanted to again do another thing about my friends over at Your Authentic Reflections. This is Elizabeth Peak. She's a photographer, but she does much more than that. Um, she's got some branding background, and her husband is like you might have saw us on our Mondays. We were doing Monday broadcasts, and over and over and over. It was kind of crazy. Every Monday we would talk for an hour, and that guy has got so much knowledge. We'd be talking initially about the event industry, and then all of a sudden we're off on something else. He knows a little bit about everything. His name is Casey Peak, and he's him and his wife have it was a photography studio over in New Hope, but they've expanded and they've got other stuff going on there. They're doing they're renting it out for special events. It's not a big place; it's a small place. There's plenty of parking. And if you're interested in that, go to yourauthenticreflections.com and look for Elizabeth and Casey Peak. Okay, let's go get Amber. There she is. Hi.
Hey
Woo.
friend.
I
Hey
spun
friend.
you around.
I love Elizabeth. I have met her. I love her energy. I like her husband. So yeah, I got to catch a little bit of what you were saying. So I
Yeah,
like them.
she's a manifester. So she puts it out that she wants something, and somehow it just shows up crazy like.
Yeah. Yeah. She's amazing.
Yeah, they just had a drum jam ceremony thing last night. I didn't go, but I could have.
Unfortunately, we're about like 2 hours apart.
Your drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all you're down by me. Where are you?
I'm all the way up by like Hinckley.
Oh, by Toby's.
So yeah. So so yeah, we're an hour apart right now. So and then down in New Hope, that's about a 2 hour drive. So
No, it ain't. I can get there in 10 minutes from here.
well, maybe I'm a little bit wrong. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm totally wrong. This is why I'm not the truck driver in the family, and I don't plan road trips, okay? No, I
Okay.
am the girl who needs GPS constantly, otherwise I will end up in the wrong location. So,
I got it. I
yep.
got it. Yeah. So if you there's another friend, Matt Perkins, is doing this, doing a thing over at Your Authentic Reflections, where he's a video guy and he's putting together some video business cards for people, and he's got a nice little package of all that stuff. You get like 6 or 8 of them for one price. I don't remember what the price is, but that's another thing. But back to you, Amber. What do you got planned? What do you got coming up?
Ooh, I get to do follow-ups after the event that I was at. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about collaboration. So you and I really believe in collaboration.
It's the only
Okay,
way.
right? It is the only way, especially with everybody screaming from the rooftops, right? So I was at the event, and there were two women there that ran two completely different businesses, but one was doing a reflection piece. So you had a postcard, and she had her mirrors, and then you write on the postcard whatever you want to positively about yourself, and then you take your selfie, right, with the mirror with your postcard. Beautiful. The lady behind us, she was selling tiaras. These tiaras were so gorgeous. So I met a new friend. Of course I did, right? And she looks like a mermaid. Like if you ever like saw her like walking down the street, you'd be like, "No, you're a mermaid."
Okay, because you got
It
a
was
tail.
crazy. Her energy. I loved it. So I made a new friend and I was like, "Hey, let's go put on these tiaras." And she goes, "They're just gonna let us do that?" And I'm like, "Oh, for sure. Like, let's go." So we grab the tiaras, we go one booth over, we take our selfie in front of the mirror. And I was like, if you two women business owners were to leave your tiaras next to the mirrors, and every time that like the women and the daughters take pictures, ask them to tag both businesses, or at least one, and then these business that didn't get tagged, pick up the slack and tag your friend now. It broke my heart because the one woman with the mirror, she was like, "Oh my gosh, like let's do it." The one woman with the tiaras was like, "No, this is my business and we're just not going to do that." And it breaks my heart when business owners do that because they were going to both win that day by bringing up their social media engagement.
You know, that's interesting you talk about that because there are people that they want to run their own ship and all that kind of stuff, and they don't realize that if your mother and father didn't collaborate, you would not be here.
That's true.
It
That's
takes
true.
two, because when you tag someone else that not only shares the information on both spaces, but it increases the synergy. You know the thing about the one penny doubled every day,
Yes.
and is like 28. You got $1 million or something like that from a penny.
Yeah.
You do that with a
Yeah.
dollar, like this, $1, and then turn it into $1 million.
Oh,
But
for fun.
it's important to collaborate. It's the analogy I use is like if I had to move my couch, I could do it by myself. You know, I could lift it up and move it over and then go run to the other side and move it over. But if I said, "Hey, Amber, would you grab an end?" We could just pick it up and move it. It's so much
Right.
easier when you collaborate. Or like that thumb game. If you compete, you sit there and you waste time fighting. Competition is a myth in business because in sports, there's a goal and a time deadline. In business, there is no time deadline and there really isn't a goal. I'm going to go beyond $1 million and I don't
Right.
win. So the whole concept of competition, it might incentivize people to work harder, but man, if you need that, you should just be pulled with your passion instead, I think.
Right. So yeah. Yeah, I love collaborating and I love bringing other business owners that like didn't even like see it. They're like, "Oh, I didn't even see that that was an option." And it's like I love doing that. So, yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't realize how simple stuff is. They get all complicated with it and then they throw up their hands and go, I don't know, I can't do that because it's too hard. It's not.
Yeah.
If you do it the right way, it's simple. It's you get all the
Right.
cogs out of the machine and there's just like there's just a product and a prospect and you're the man in between putting the thing, you're the woman in between putting that stuff together. So yeah,
Right.
and there's things that I can do really fast. I was really impressed with myself yesterday. I updated a whole bunch of landing pages and stuff, and I did it really, really quick. I told my wife, I'm pretty good at this stuff because I did it really, really fast. And other people, they would stumble, they pull their hair out. And I'm meeting with someone after this. She's a jewelry maker, but she doesn't understand all this stuff. So what I do, like, here's an example. I'm using a piece of software that it's not a software, it's a plugin on WordPress. So this link right here, it's on my website, and I just use the software and I put /Mary on it. That goes to Mary's affiliate platform for my Synergy Collaborative and has all of her affiliate links on there. So if someone goes to that, Mary's going to get credit if you become a member of the collaborative or you buy a booth space or you get on Synergy Cafe or whatever you do. Mary will get a commission from that. So she doesn't have to do anything other than help me spread the word.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Spreading the word and just, yeah, not using, but like allowing yourself as a business owner to get over yourself and to collaborate with other business owners. So,
Well, this thing too, like here's a collaboration. Say, for example, you didn't know how to do these live streams, but you do because you do.
mm,
But if you didn't, how hard is it to get on your computer or your phone and just click that link and accept the camera and the microphone and you're on?
yeah.
Anybody can do
Yeah.
that from a cafe. You can do it from a cafe. So people overcomplicate it and go, I really don't know how to use Zoom and I've only got the free account, so I can't do it. There's even a free account in StreamYard. And
Yeah.
I got that here. This is my affiliate link, by the way. This is my affiliate link for StreamYard in case anybody wants to use the platform. I love StreamYard. It's very, very simple to be able to do all this stuff.
Right.
So we've
So
gone for 20 minutes and I don't like to go too long, but you got some other stuff you want to share and then we can chit chat later in the green room or something?
yeah, I would love to let people know, I am your content creator. Not your content creator, but, like, I love creating content. So when
The
I was
here.
yeah. So that's, like that's why one of the reasons. Okay, so, like, we talked about when I'm out and about in public, I like just to go live. One, it's to show the rest of the world that, like, stuff exists, but I love creating the content to draw people to you. And I feel like business owners sometimes get stuck in the emails and, like, "Oh, I gotta post up to social media, or I have to do this," that they forget that they had fun at one point with their business.
Right.
And, like, so maybe you own, like, a boating company. Okay, but, like, what do people do with the boat? They get them out on the water. Where are your photos? Where are your videos of the water instead of, "This is my $35,000 boat, and now it's 10% off because we're going into St. Patty's
Right.
Day and it's green." But where is the content that makes it magical and relatable? So that's what I do is I break it back down to the audiences and I'm like, okay, we're going to go ahead, take a step back from the sales pitch, and we are going to make it relatable, make it fun again, and make it, a little sexier. So
I
yeah.
also like that your stuff is like genuine and authentic and sincere. It's not like edited and packaged with zooms and flips and all this stuff. It's just like, hey, this is real life. This is my office. Here's where I live. There's my little magic lounge over there. I'm the real deal. I'm real human. I'm not trying to trick you into anything. It's authentic.
Yeah. I feel like that's important nowadays, especially with all
Very,
the AI stuff going on.
very important.
And I'm playing with the AI stuff and I'm keeping up on it. It's like if a client's like, "I really want AI," cool, cool, I can do that for you. But I think that it's really important to gain the trust of my followers. That way when I let the business owners know, or not the business owners, but like I'm working with Crystal Zone right now, and I'm using his copper cube that we talked about.
Mhm.
But then my followers know, like, okay, Amber is, like, actually using this. Like,
Mhm.
okay, Amber actually did some research in this, so it's not just AI generated, and it's not just like, "Here's why you need to be sold this product," and it's like, "No, I'm a human, I'm a mom, and I did the research." So, yeah. So the authentic part. I want to be authentic, and I want to show my followers and my friends that, yeah, this is true. This isn't just, made up hocus pocus and Amber, on the beach sipping a martini. Like, that's not
That's
real.
why I like the video stuff because you can see who I am. You know that this isn't a green screen back here. I mean, you still don't really
Yeah.
know because the AI is getting so gross, but
It's so good.
that's why I like the collaborative and that we're doing the online stuff, but we're also doing in-person stuff. So we can meet you at Acme Comedy Club or Valley Fair or the Minnesota State Fair or Crooners and see who you really are, and you can touch each other.
Right. Well, also, yeah, like so with Zooms, like I think that this is great, but you don't keep the connection that you make when you meet in person. Like when you meet in person, my connections have been so much stronger in person than they have been over Zooms.
Totally.
So, yeah.
In fact, there's situations where I've met somebody on the internet and then I see them in person and it's like I never met them before. They look familiar. Have we met?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. We've never met each other. But when you meet each other, there's a different energy that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely interesting.
Okay, Amber, I'm going to let you go into the green room. And by the way, we had our caterer come in. We got a digital AI caterer came in and filled the green room full of new stuff. There's all locale back there. So help yourself. And
Ooh,
if you got your purse, go ahead and fill it full and take whatever you want. Abundance of digital hors d'oeuvres back there. So go ahead and enjoy.
love it.
Okay. Thanks again for being our mystery guest.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
That's our friend Amber McCarty, and she was our mystery guest for today. Dun, dun, dun. Would you like to be our mystery guest? It's kind of fun. I enjoy talking with people. I mean, she's way up 2 hours away, I guess, up in Hinkley. I'm not sure how long it takes to get to Hinkley, but she's far, far away. And the reality with this internet stuff is we can talk across the planet because I'm working with somebody that's over in the Philippines, which is 10, 11, 12 hours difference, something like that. It's amazing. It's amazing. So that's all I got for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good, be kind, be nice. That's what I say. Be nice. Be nice. See ya. Bye.